Hello everyone, today we're going to do a different kind of video. We're going to play this new game that I bought on Steam Summer Sale. It's called Hexcells Plus. It's a little puzzle logic game. I'm already pretty advanced into it, but I thought it would be cool to start doing some levels because they get really complicated. So today we're going to do 5.4. And I'll explain a bit of the logic behind the moves that I do while I do them, so this also serves like as a walkthrough guide kind of thing. 5.4, oh, so it has this nice spaceship look. So for those who don't know Hexcells, this is kind of like Minesweeper. You left click to say where you think a mine is, and you right click where you know that there is no mine. So the first thing we have to do will be to clear stuff that we know where there are no lines, and these lines here on the top, they tell you that there are 3 mines across this whole place. And this is interesting. There is a dotted 2 here, and what the dotted 2 does is it tells you there are 2 mines here, but they are not connected. And the only way for them not to be connected is if they are here and here. So I know this one is 3. I also know there are 2 on these 2 parts from this line here. So and you already have 2 here, so I know all of these are clear. The 0 here means there are no mines around it, so these all are clear. There's 1 mine, can only be here. So that was easy. 2 mines. One is here, the other one must be somewhere here. And for this one to be true, it has to be here. So this one is clear as well. The question mark means that it doesn't give you any information whatsoever, so that's a bit useless. Let's see, what else can we check? We know there are 3 mines here, so 1, 2, 3. These are 5, so there must be 1 here, but we don't know where. 4 here, they're all marked up, and 7 all the way here, which means all these 3 must be mines. 3 only tell us there is 1 here, so we can't rule anything out yet. Let's take a look at the other side first. 3 here, 1, 2, 3. 5 means there are 2 here. And if there are 2 here, and there are 8 overall, 3 and 2 is 5, with 3 is 8, so this means all these 3 are also mines. What else can we conclude? Oh, we have a dotted 2 here, so we know that it must be here and here, since they can't be together. And now it starts to become hard. There are 2 of them, and there are 2 of them on this line, and the 5 means that one of them needs to be on these 2, and only one of them. So if one and only one is on one of these 2, then the other one must be here by default. So, and we don't know where this one is, so that's not useful. The 4 tells us there is 1 here, not very useful. Also only 1 here, but not very useful to rule anything out. Can't do anything with this 2 either. Okay, I had some games that lasted like over half an hour, so on these later levels, you really have to start using a lot of logic to figure out where things can and can't be. And it's not like Minesweeper, where there are probabilities. You have to actually know where things are. There have to be 2 elements here. And there need to be 3 elements here. This dotted 3 is very interesting because it tells you that since they have to have a place apart, it can be 2 here and another one here, or it can be 2 here and the other one here. So you know that the free one will always be here or here. So these two are mines for sure, but we don't know about the middle one. But we know there is only one here, and we know that this one needs to be 4. It already has 2. With this one here, it's 3. And to complete the 4, it means that one of these two, and only one of these two, has a mine. So the other mine must be here by default. Oh, this is a very interesting set of tile. The mine number means that all the hexagons surrounding it on 2 levels, so this level here and this level here, will have exactly 7. I don't know if this highlights. Oh yeah, okay, highlights when you click. So all these members have 7, not including itself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know there is 1 here, and this will help us conclude that the only way you can have a 7 in this area is for the other one to be here. So that asserts that the mine is here, and that means this one is clear. And since this one has all 3 elements already, this one is clear, and this one is clear. Okay, solved this a little bit. The 2 means that these 2 must be it. This 2 tells us that it's already completed. And now we can do the 3. And now we can do this 2. And again, this 2 tells us that it's already complete. For this 2 to be complete, it needs to be here. And for this 2 to be complete, the other one needs to be here. A 9, that's very interesting. It will help us later on. This one is complete, so this means that these 2 are empty. This 3 to be complete needs an item here. For this 2 to be complete, needs an item here. This 2 is done, so these 2 are free. This 2 here, this 2 here, this 2, this ones are free. Yeah, so we're left with this stout. But oh, it's easy to figure out because this 2 right here tells us it's already complete. So this one is done, and means the mine is here. Okay, so that was bottom tier of the map. Let's see what we can clean up from here. On this area we already have 6, so it means the 7th one is here or here, and the 4th one is also here or here, so doesn't really help us much. Though we do know one thing though, is that this 2 includes these 3 and these 2. So if there are 2 here, I mean these ones are all empty. And it means up here on these 3 there's only 1 mine, but that's useless right now. So what else can we conclude? We know that this 5 means there are 2 here. So at least one of them, and only one of them, is on these 2 items, because otherwise this would be a 2. So we know this one is free for sure. And we know the other one will be here for sure. And for this 3 to be true, all these 3 must be lit up. Same thing for this one. All these 3 must be lit up. So this means this one is empty. So if you right click, you get rid of the number, yeah. I didn't know about this highlights. I was just seeing a video earlier yesterday, and I figured out that if you click, you highlight everything. Like I played so many hours of the game already, and I hadn't figured out that. It's really useful feature, so you can focus more on the ones that still give you relevant information. This one doesn't give me any relevant information, neither does this one. Ooh, this one is interesting. a 4 in the diagonal, so it covers all of these, and this will help you figure out if the mine is here or there. But we need to clear this one first. So we have a 4 here. And 2 of them are here, so 2 other are here. Means one of them is here, and only one of them, and the other one is here somewhere. Not very useful right now. Let's take a look at the other side first. This 4. I need to be able to get something out of this. Okay, I know what I can get out of this. So there are already 3 of them here. So it means there is only 1 more left, which has to be here in one of these 2. Otherwise the 2 would be false. So it means these 2 are clear. Which... okay, this 3 to be accomplished needs these 2 to be highlighted. And this 3 is already highlighted with all 3. So this will help me clear this out. This 3... Now, similar issue here. 3, I have 2 already defined. So one of them needs to be here, means these 2 are cleared out. And this 3 here means that these 2 need to be lit up. And this 4 means that one of these 2 is lit. Maybe the 6 is more useful. Yeah, because it means that all of these are lit. Can hide this. The 4 is already complete, so this one is empty. And this one needs to be a mine for it to be complete as well. Okay, this one can be hidden as well. And this, and this. There's a 6 here, and they are already all 6, so all of these are empty. 0, it's always nice to get a 0. A 2, and there are only 2 available, so it needs to be the mine here, for sure. And this 2 tells us that it's already filled out. And this 2 can only be filled out with these 2. So that's that. The 5 is complete. I can delete them. So it's the 6. This 5 tells me there's only 1 item here, which is kind of useless. I already knew that from the 3. I guess I can gray it out even. I don't need it anymore. The 8 is also accomplished, and also is the 7. Oh, this 2 is already completed. The 5 tells us that there is only 1 on this top row. So if it's already here, it can't be here. Fortunately, it's a question mark, so it doesn't really tell us anything else. This 3 is very hard to guess with all of these being lit up. There is no extra information. This 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means there's 1 here. Don't know where, so can't acknowledge it yet. This 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're already lit up. Yeah, so all of these are empty. Okay, great. And now the 6 comes in hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's stupid that it doesn't include itself. It should include itself because it highlights the whole area, and itself should be included in the area, but it's not. So let's see if we can conclude anything from this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is 1 missing, and for these 2 to be true, the 1 needs to be here. And for this 3 to be accurate, the mine needs to be here. don't need the 6 anymore. These two are already lit up, so these two are false. This 2 is completed, so all of these are empty. And we have 1, 2, and a 3. So that's this one. We can't get any more information from this 3 or this 2. Oh yeah, it was this 4 that would give us the resolve on this one here. Okay, so let's turn our attention to this side here. So we know we have 2 items here. And if they would be both here, this one would be a 4. So this means there is only 1 on these 2. It can be here and here. Or it can be here and here. So I can't really conclude anything from this. We seem to be stuck. This 5 is already cleared. I can hide him. Can't conclude anything. What about from the 5 and the 4? No, I only know there are 2 mines here. I don't know where they could be. In the 3 there's 1 mine here, but I don't know where. This 4 means there's 1 mine here, but I don't know where. Could I count the overall already and try to conclude something? I know there's 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on this one there needs to be, well, I already knew that there had to be 2, so I can't conclude anything from that. Damn, so it's either here and here or there and there. There needs to be some other element that I'm missing. This 5 is useless already. Only 1 here. I don't want to gamble because I know this can be achieved without gambling. What about this intersection between the 4, the 2, and the 4? Can I conclude something here? Because I know one of them needs to be here. And this 4 with this 2 tells me that there are 2 elements here overall. So one of them needs to be here and only here. And an element needs to be here and only here. And if the 4 is lit up, it means that it's either here or there. No, I can't conclude anything from that. If I had more knowledge in one of these, I could maybe. Oh, there's a 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 8, 9. Okay. This will help me a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, all of these are done. So I can unlock these. And 1, 2, 3, there's 1 missing and only 1. So if there's only 1 to satisfy both of this, needs to be here. These 2 to be satisfied needs to be here. And so, by that logic, this 3 is already done. So this 2 to exist needs to be here. This means that this 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4 already complete. So this is empty, and the mine is here. So all of these are complete. And this 3 will help me figure out the rest. 1, 2, 3. Okay. For the 6 to work, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Needs to be a 1 and only 1 here, so it means that it's here to satisfy both the 3 and the 2. These two are empty. If this one is complete, then these two are empty. For the 3 to be complete, this one needs to be the mine here. So this is done, this is done. We're only missing 1 mine here. And if it's 1 mine here, because the other 2 are already here, to satisfy both of these, it needs to be here. That was that. Nice one. Puzzle complete. So yeah, I really like this Hexcells puzzle. It's nice because it involves logic, not probabilities like Minesweeper, the original Minesweeper did. So that was level 5.4. I might go back and redo the levels that I couldn't finish properly. The 5.1, 5.2, 2.3 and 3.2. I made a mistake there at some point. Also the 4.4 seems to be incomplete. But that's it for this video right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Let me know what you guys think on the comments below. And see you in the next video. Bye bye everyone. Take care.